How are you guys? This is Ray. Welcome to Gwapong Kalbo. Right now, I'm back in one of my most favorite roads to take with. This is the Lanit Santa Barbara Bypass Road, or shall we say it's a farm to market road. Right now, as you can see, I'm traveling in one of the highways here in Iloilo City. This highway actually connects to Saraga, one of the towns famous for its catfish products. As you can see, it's very wide, but in a few meters from now, maybe 2 to 3 kilometers from here, I'm gonna take the entry point to Barangay Lanit. Lanit is one of the villages here in Iloilo City where there are so many farmlands still exist here in Iloilo City. Lanit is actually in a boundary between two towns, Liganes Pavia, and also Iloilo City. Running from, you see, I'm running from 17 kilometers per hour, and I'm going to accelerate more, and I will let you see how beautiful the place that I'm going to visit. After that, if there's enough time, I'm gonna take the Calaboa Road, which is famous for its rice field sceneries. There are few places here in the city where you can see vast rice fields that are fertile and at the same time well kept by the locals. It's a few meters from now, but maybe later on you will see how beautiful it is. Woo. As of now, we are entering Barangay Lanit. That's the place on the left side. So I'm gonna enter, but for that, double check. Cars in space are running freakingly fast. So the revision is full rock. So here we go. Looks like I need new phone bracket in the handlebar of my mountain bike, because as the rough road comes along within this road, my phone bracket keeps on bowing down like a dog. Too bad. Looks like I had to edit some of my video clips in this area. Well, anyway, here we go. time to take a little rest, and this is the bike. Look at that. See, rigid bike, gravel bike with 2 water bottles behind me. This is for comfortable ride. At the same time, I'm using this type of water holder for endurance cycling, because actually I'm an endurance cyclist, so I always prepared in this kind of situation. Whereas we go on for a long ride, but at the same time you don't need to worry about your drinking water because of this behind you. We are now entering a dog infested area. There you go. That's the road that connects Barangay Lalit in Haro. And this is the road connecting Santa Barbara. Look at that. Geese. Not ducks, but geese. Beautiful geese. That's the problem. Mud. That's the problem. Mud. Muddy roads with lots of geese. Right in my left, this is not a river, it's a irrigation canal that, as we go along the way, this irrigation canal will widen into a river that will connect Kalbo River. You can see there are lots of geese, like that one. See them? I need to be careful with those geese because they are like dogs. They will chase any intruders around. And since the road is comfortable, I can run faster. In this part, the canal turned into river. It's too deep enough so that it can hold more water before exiting in Pavia in Haro in Iloilo City. This is how I run my bike. Twist and turn like this one. Not because I'm afraid or something like that. I'm just avoiding damages that will happen to my bike, especially in this kind of road situation. But hey, if I only equip my bike with suspension fork, then this road is nothing but a piece of cake. Woo! See that? Dogs. We are now closer to the highway, which is a highway that will connect Santa Barbara and New Lucena. New Lucena is a It's also one of the towns here in Iloilo province with beautiful scenic rice fields. Still, the irrigation is right beside me. And here in our bicycles, because there are populated areas in this park. The road still the same, it's a rough road, but with lots of houses nearby. Because this place is near to the highway, so it is expected to have lots of houses. The people here are nice compared to other places. Here, my phone keeps on bowing. Well, this part the road is bad. Well, in the next road, the road is different. It's good. It's a nice and well-maintained road compared to this one. There are lots of rough roads, and almost majority of the road is a rough road. But in Kalbo road, situation is different. There's the main road, and it's nice. The end of the road, well, actually this is not the end. As you can see in the corner, right across the highway, it has to continue. So all I have to do is to turn and take the alternate road. This is another road forward that will lead to another destination. A little bit farther away, but the road is not the same as before. The road is well maintained. There we go. Is here. We will take this road. The road is like this one, mostly concrete, so speed is not a problem. I can run faster like this one. Well, aside from that, this area is populated, so if I need something to eat, that's not a problem. This road is long, maybe twice as long as the one before, but then it's mostly concrete. And what I like this road is that it has so many beautiful sceneries compared to the previous one. See that? Oh. Looks like I miscalculated this road again. Because what you see is a uphill, but I'm on a bigger ring, in that might put my rear derailleur into pedestal, like that one cracking. Whew. There's another slight uphill, and I hope that will be not as high as before. Barangay Tigtig. It's tig-tig-dig, tig-dig, 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 tig-dig. It's still a long and narrow road ahead, but let's give it a shot. Here we are. Here we are. Wow. There's a river nearby. So the place is like this. In the meantime, I'm gonna use my smaller gear because, as you can see, there's a river beside me. It will be challenging for me to steady in this bigger ring. There's a road that going up and going down, but then, you know guys, this place is a populated area. You can see there are so many roads going everywhere. You have to be prepared in this kind of road because sometimes kids roam around. There are so many crossroads in this area. But one thing is clear, I love this place. It might be a little shaky with my phone, but the place itself is so relaxing. You can see the kids there, people are walking around because this is their habits. They just go as usual. It's like a simple life in the farm. My bike is so noisy because this is a 6-hour pub gravel bike. Look at the speed. It's 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 kilometers per hour. This is how fast my bike. So anyway, that's a downhill, so that's an addition in. Oops, this place is going up, so shift for the smaller gears. In the meantime, it's going down again. It's still Barangay Tigtig. That's wet. Still Barangay Tigtig. Look at the view, guys. Beautiful. See those rice fields, vast rice fields with ducks. That part is New Lucena, and this part has a major highway going to New Lucena town proper. That's the barangay proper itself. And this one is a plantation, and we're taking that road. This is it, Barangay Calaboa. Welcome to Barangay Calaboa. This barangay actually has there are three Barangay Calaboa. Barangay Oeste, this part of Santa Barbara, and Barangay Este is also part of Santa Barbara. Aside from that, there is a Barangay Calaboa also in the part of Leganes. Oeste and Este means Oriental and Occidental, something like that, because the Calaboa, I don't know what's the origin of the name of the place, but it sounds good for me. There are lots of wild pigeons, wild doves in the area, and this road is going to be a downhill. Registering my speed up to 30 kilometers per hour. It's a series of ups and down roads with lots of fighting cock farm. Yes, you heard it right. There are lots of fighting cock farms in this barangay. On my left is a fighting cock farm. On my right is a fighting cock farm. There are so many bright spots in this barangay. Some of these bright spots are blind curve. But then it's a heavily populated road. Guys, I'm running my bike in a 2x10. In my crank I have two gears, one is 32 teeth and 48 teeth, while on the rear I have 1152. 11 is smallest, I don't know, it's not 52, it's 50 teeth. They say that if you're using a smaller chainring in the crank, it means you're a slow cyclist. Whereas for my case, it's different. The chicken. This is the narrow section of the road, and we are closer to Saraga. You know, guys, one thing that I expect in this road is that it's narrow and winding, lots of curved parts like this one. You have no idea if there's a car or tricycle going past along your way. So in this case, I'm gonna shift my bike to a bigger chainring so that I can run faster, like this one. I need to run my bike faster here because I need to respect the residents who use this road. This road will have concrete and half rough road. Maybe because some budget issues in the local government, but still the road is usable. There are so many rice fields around. In the ambience of the place, not unlike the city, the ambience of this place is very, very nice. It's different from the ambience of the city where pollution is everywhere. This place is It's unique. You will feel the ambience of the farm life. Another road going there, but I'm gonna take this road because there are so many crossroads in this place, and it all ends up in the same location. It's either Santa Barbara or Saraga. Once I pass the Kalbo River, then I'm closer to Saraga, where in Saraga I can find some time to rest before going to Coastal Road via the one they called Halaor River, because there is actually a bypass road being made from Coastal Road going to the town proper of Saraga. It's a good road anyway, traversing different fish ponds in the area. On my right, you can see the Kalapua River. Right on the left side, it's nothing but purely rice field. That was a close one, close encounter of a third kind. And this is the second part where there is a rough road. So if in case of emergency, I have no choice but to take out from my bike and give way for a passing motorist, because this exact area is their place. I'm just a passer here. Anyway, there are no dogs around, so I always expect something good in this place. Oh, this one is a concrete road, and it's not yet fully finished. You can see some major roads across the area. I don't know where it leads. I think it's a highway. Yes, I'm closer and getting closer. I have to slow down in this area because there are kids nearby. Welcome to Barangay Konainay. Well, across this bridge, it will be Saraga. This is the Kalbo River. Kalbo was actually a river that started as a small creek in the boundary of Santa Barbara and Neurosena, traversing some hills of Santa Barbara going in Saraga, where it merged with Hanipaan River. Again, Hanipaan River will exit and the Bitoon Creek that will exit later on in Barangay Nipitasan in Lipares. I know that because, you know, as a traveler, I have to memorize some of the water systems here. Welcome to Saraga. Time for snacks. I'm gonna ride my bike with the snacks. We're getting close. There's a high bridge in this area, known to be a bridge called Hanaor Bridge. There's lots of trees in the area, wild trees for sure. The only problem with this road is that it has less street lights, so I need to go to Coastal Road before the night will come, because this could be a dangerous road. Here is the bridge. It's really, really nice. This is one of the heavily flooded river here in Panay Island, and also one of the longest river here in Panay Island. This is the Halao River. You can see that it's wide and heavily flooded. There are lots of whirlpools like that. You know, having whirlpools in a river means that the river is turbulent and very, very deep. And since this river has so many curves, so it means during flash flood, this river is a dangerous river. So I advise some of the residents who reside in this place that if in case of heavily flooded situation, please evacuate as early as possible. Halao River has claimed so many lives in its history, especially in its riverbanks. That is why it is very important to take extra caution. Listen to the warning of the government before it's too late. Finally, the trip for this Sunday is about to end. And it's already down. The sun has set already. So right now I'm here in Iloilo Coastal Road. Whew. This ride is just like other rides. It's slow and it's an easy ride. This ride will be my preparation for my next long ride, which is Barangay Igtuble. That is my tentative plan for this week. Going up in that mountainous place is very, very challenging, especially if you're suffering gout. Well, as I said before, while I'm still young, while I'm still active in my favorite sports, I have to savor the moment, because time will come that I can no longer be able to ride my bike. Oh, too many insects around. Well, that's it. My legacy as a cyclist will soon come to an end, but I still able to share myself to this biking community where there are young cyclists who have their dreams to travel anywhere here in Panay Island. And me, as one of the good cyclists here in Iloilo and also in the Philippines, I made already a legacy to the younger generations to be safe and enjoy every moment while you arrive in a certain place, because time will come that you will no longer be able to ride your bike. When you have a piece of memory imprinted in your heart that you can share to your future generation, especially to your child and to your grandchildren as well. That experiences, or these experiences, is priceless. They are all priceless. No amount of money can match. I'm already tired, guys. But you know, I'm a type of cyclist that once I get on a pedal, I don't rest. I keep on running. I can still accept rest, but not as long as other cyclists are doing. I can only rest 2 to 3 minutes, then after that I'm gonna grab my bike and run. This is in preparation for myself and my reattempt to travel around Panay Island, the entire coastal road to Panay. So once again, this is Reba Tigwan, also known as Gwapong Kalbo. See you next time in my next episode of different bike rides.